Welcome back, class. I'm Matt, your guide here on Y Caliber. This is Star Wars The Old Republic. We're playing the Inquisitor, and it's time for us to go out into the depths of the desert. Because apparently that's just how things work around here. We go into the depths of the desert and hope for the best. We need to search for signs of Wilkes' men, and it looks like we're going right here. We're going to pretend that there's nobody else hanging out here. Signs of Wilkes' men? Anybody? Alright, well. I'm sure it's fine for shooting. You gonna do the thing or not? There we go. Thank you. Why don't you chop up that body while I go in here and look at this inevitable data pad. We've been in the desert for 3 days now. About midday, the day after we left, Narek tried to turn back, but Hayes would add none of it. We couldn't have Narek telling Wilkes. We forced Narek to continue at gunpoint. At nightfall, we all got together to talk about what to do about Narek. Hayes wanted to shoot him, but Hayes wants to shoot everyone. But when the Sand People attacked and took care of Narek for us. Oh, then. Sorry, not when. Ever since that first night, we've come to watch to warn us if the Sand People attack. Not that it does any good. Without the lights from town, you can't see anything in the desert at night. There are no stars, and only 3 moons. Tomorrow, if we're still alive, we plan to head north. Okay, north we go.
According to this data pad, the thieves headed in this direction.
Yeah. I know how directions work, Andronikos. Looks like we have a bit of a ways to go, so what should we talk about as we head out there? Blue skies. How have the weather patterns changed in your hometown over the past decade or so? For me, it's been fairly interesting to see how climate change has affected the places I've lived. For example, in my hometown where I grew up, it's now winter at random in months like April and May. Just, huge piles of snow. Whereas where I live now, we've also had changes. Whereas, we almost get no snow now, and we get a lot more rain, but at different times than we used to. So, big changes, shifts even over the past 4 or 5 years that I've noticed in how weather patterns have acted. So how about you in different parts of the world? That's me here in both the east central part and far west parts of Canada. There we go. Are there signs of Wilkes' men in here? Read the data pad, of course. First Narek, then Jack, then Hayes, and then Daxter. Now Ford. I don't think I can take it anymore. I really think Pal is trying to kill me. He's not my pal at all. He said it was the Sand People who got Hayes and Jack and Daxter, but he's lying. I can tell. He killed them while they slept. Hayes because he had the artifact, Jack because he accused Pal of killing Hayes, and Daxter because he's always with Jack. If I hadn't seen the Sand People kill Ford and Narek with my own eyes, I think it was all Pal. I just hope he doesn't find this, or I'm next. We plan to head east in the morning. I hope I live to see it. Even though we just came from east in the first place. We're going to go back in that direction to draw out this quest as long as possible. Oh. Just who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Yeah, heading east in the morning. We'll catch up with them eventually after we go past this giant crate dragon skeleton. More than just the skull, so I need to be accurate in my descriptions. It looks like what happened with this crate dragon is that it fell and got its neck broken and twisted all the way around so that its ribs are sticking upwards while its skull is still in the proper orientation as it landed. So I assume that's what happened. It landed on its head and its head blew up. Or rather, twisted all the way around. Alright, what we got? The Banthan Drifts. Another datapad. This mission is not great. It's all over now. Pal's gone raving mad. He accused Beckus of trying to kill him at the last campsite and shot him. We were already deep into Sand People territory at the time, so the blaster shot drew all kinds of unwanted attention. We were already... Okay, these beasts had us on the run for 3 days. Out of the 15 of us that started, there's only me and Pal left. But we're not buddies. Now Pal's talking about taking the artifact to the Sand People's camp at the north as a peace offering. I tried to tell him there's no way we'll walk away from those beast camps alive, but he wouldn't listen. And you followed him? Okay. Find Pal's body.
Stay sharp, Sith. The thieves ran right into the beast's mouth. Sand People camps.
Yeah, I know. I know how these things work. You may think I'm unaware of how a camp works, but I assure you, that is not the case. I know all about camps. I know more about camps than most people. Now, it looks like we need to go down into this camp. Thusly. Is his body in this chest? No. But we do have to kill this Sand People blood spiller.
Your best shot.
Excuse me. Just inappropriate behavior all around here, as far as I'm concerned. Stop that. Just stop it. Thank you for stopping when you were politely asked to do so. Alright, his body is behind this table. Well, pal.
Idiotic, nerve-hurting sons of huts.
I know.
They got away.
They're real moof munchers.
Snap out of it.
Next time, just slap me in the face, okay? Damn crazy Sith.
Are you sure? Because I have claw hands.
What did you call me?
A damn crazy Sith. Not surprised, though. I saw how you guys work in Imperial prison. A Sith torturer with a collection of prisoners' fingernails gets zapped because Darth so-and-so doesn't like how he looks.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Sickest monsters in the galaxy, the Sith.
Hey now.
If it disgusts you, why did you work with me?
That's my business, ain't it? Let's just forget I said anything, huh?
This time, maybe.
Next time, I'll rip your tongue out.
Then there won't be a next time.
Good.
Now, are we gonna get off this rock or what?
You shouldn't presume, pirate.
Look, I gather you don't think much of me, but that don't make me useless. I'm a damn good pilot, and I've got contacts a Sith will never make on his own.
Her.
It'll be your show, no questions asked.
I'm in charge, and don't you dare forget it.
I'll take that as a yes, then.
Point. Alright, go to your ship's hangar on Tatooine. So we're not allowed to leave, we have to go to the hangar specifically. Which is... I guess we'll have to go from the cantina. Not the worst option, all things considered. And I do like to consider all things, as you well know. At least whatever's in my power to consider, I like to make sure that I do. Oop, oop, there we go. Alright, the pirate Andronikos Revel. I guess you're in my team now. And I suppose we should level up while we're here. How am I doing here? Still only Dark 1. So I won't be able to get that lightsaber, unfortunately. That's a shame. I was really looking forward to getting a new one. But we'll have to come back at a later time. Or not. I mean, we could go get the one on Andronikos or whatever instead. Give me something good.
What dark secret shall I share with you?
That's pretty good.
Be gone.
Just double check here. Yep. Can't get that because I need Dark 2. I do like the look of it though. Just straightforward, double-bladed lightsaber. Not this ridiculous thing that I'm having to hold. Alright, so our next set of modifications will be level 26, and I'm gonna guess we'll pick that up at, you know, our next destination. But for now, we'll return to our hangar and see what awaits us. Because I'll assume it's some kind of ambush or, you know, a conversation, a little chat they want to have with us. A big ol' hug of the deadly kind. You never know. Ah, goodness me. You know, I hadn't noticed this before. But this spaceport has an area that's open to the sky here. That's pretty neat. And it goes all the way down. If this were in, like, Jedi Academy or Dark Forces 2, then you'd be able to hop down there and probably find some cool secrets. Like in that launch bay door that just opened. Unfortunately, I don't think they'd let us hop down there in this game. They tend to frown on that kind of exploration. There's only certain kinds of exploration allowed. A lot of people glowing red here. I'm going to assume that they have some anger that they want to release, and that they're not as willing to just... Come on. Excuse me. They're not as willing to just randomly torture everyone they come across as La Maupin is. Because boy is she awful. Alright, Casey Ricks.
So you beat Wilkes and made it out of the desert alive, huh?
Yep.
Wilkes doesn't surprise me, but when I heard you were heading for the desert, well, I wasn't expecting to see either of you again.
Can you join my crew instead of Andronikos?
I brought Andronikos back.
You should stick with this one, Andronikos. You might learn a sense of humor.
Or humility.
I have a sense of humor.
Relax, it was a joke. Anyway, I'm glad you came, because it gives me a chance to thank you for taking out that runt Wilkes.
You're welcome.
Some real leadership, maybe the exchange on Tatooine can move ahead for a change.
Well...
Good luck with that.
Thanks. I'm hopeful. And Andronikos, I'm sorry.
It's alright, huh? We wouldn't have worked out anyway. All that shouting and throwing stuff, somebody was bound to get hurt.
Yeah, right. Well, guess it's goodbye then. Good luck out there.
Murder and mayhem await.
I get the feeling we're gonna make a damn good team, you and me.
As long as you
Let's
watch
get
your
off this
tongue.
rock, huh?
So I guess this underwhelming pirate is the romance option for a female Sith Inquisitor. That's a shame. He seems kinda lame, but maybe I'm judging too harshly. He could be a very interesting person for all I know. Maybe Titus Andronikos Revel is a secretly cool dude at heart. Something got on my screen there. Bit of smudge. Clean that off. I know you can't see it because it's on my physical screen, but I assure you, it was there. 100%. But you don't have any annoying crap to say this time?
Seeing you return to this ship always warms my circuits, Master. It reminds me I am still functioning.
So you... Can't believe I had to go and click on you to make you talk. I felt like something was wrong that you were so quiet when I returned here. I was just like, what's happening? Why is Wes's face so subdued? What's going on there? I keep kind of hoping Vet will be here, but of course she isn't. No Brunmark hanging out in here being a generally useless companion. Vaguely interesting, but not quite. Just not quite. And no, character whose name I can't even be bothered to remember, Jason Wilson, in there. Who was in here before? Well, we've got Kemval now, but before it was Pierce? And then the traitor was up there in the front.
Apprentice, you have recovered the artifact, I take it. Wonderful. Andronikos, what a pleasure to see you again.
Hello yourself. Looks like you finally found your rock.
Yes, thank you for leading us to it so obligingly. I'm sure you'll be a wonderful asset to my apprentice's crew.
Until I kill her.
Apprentice, you must hurry and recover the remaining artifact.
I'm giddy with anticipation.
I look forward to seeing you in your glory.
And trying to kill me or something, I assume. Okay, we did it. Ooh. It doesn't look as cool as it did in the preview. Doesn't look as cool as it looked in the preview at all. Well, too bad. Who wants to chat? Oh, you're in here now. Well, I don't want to talk to you first. It might hurt Kemval's feelings. We know he's very delicate. He was really upset when I left him behind.
Bistana fotu peinana, ja and hafjans, kap ima lesu.
I remember.
Ute pata, kibano ai alai swerana.
Ooh.
What have you discovered?
Ak usu tondin manan jai liugen avojandin. Swaiwai silbans in iswish paman ik alkas jam, guidis intis isvares.
Then you'd better get going.
Elion dandans atense lapto, iswis dudalai lotais wahaisen.
Oh. Hang on.
Pataya. Pista ute pa.
How did you discover this?
Ak usu
Okay.
swaiwai.
Same answer there.
We must get to Tatooine.
Ni pate uvaro wisandan sware kanidene akja swaluda is.
Imagine having two Kemvals on my side. That would be pretty awesome. What's the level on that? 25. Oh, so we can do that pretty much right away, actually. I mean, we're already at Tatooine, so there's no purpose leaving it just to come back later. And we're the right level. Now then, pirate.
So what's the story, Sith? Seems like you know all about me, and I don't know nothing about you.
So you know things about me.
Sicko, or did you just kind of fall into it like I did?
Some Imperial thought it would be funny to shoot my kind for sport. I shot back. They wanted to kill me, but made me Sith instead.
I guess that's our backstory now.
Work. I was an accountant on Moneyland when I decided I wanted a little more adventure.
You were an accountant?
So I put a blaster to the head of the intergalactic banking clan.
Put that away.
With a few million credits. Been robbing and murdering ever since.
Well, it sounds like you made a good start. Just don't put a blaster to my head.
Don't worry, Sith. I've got a good survival instinct.
I'm glad to hear it.
You know, you got a pretty nice ship. It's no Sky Princess, but hey, what is?
Nothing should ever be called Sky
No
Princess.
armor to speak of, but you don't need defense when you can maneuver like that.
You're cute when you reminisce.
Well, don't expect me to get all nostalgic. That ship's space junk now. But it was a thrill while it lasted. Nothing like playing chicken with a ship twice your size and then firing up his tail when he blinks. Sky Princess was great, but she couldn't do that.
Phrasing.
Would you like to fly the ship?
How do you Sith say it? My lord, it would be an honor.
Good, one less thing for me to do.
Go.
I'm glad to hear that he will be taking care of that menial task for me.
Hey, you got time to chat?
I suppose.
I didn't think you were the chatting kind.
Haven't been aboard too long. Like to know who I'm working with. Nothing touchy-feely, just enough to know you got my back.
Good. Because if you got all sensitive on me, I might not like you as much.
Last time I cried, I was 6 years old. The old man shot me in the foot to shut me up.
Really?
Besides, I've got a reputation to protect.
I thought you were an accountant.
You're a dangerous man. Lucky for you, I like dangerous men.
Alright, but let's get one thing straight. I'm a pirate, you're a Sith. I'm happy as any guy to give a girl what she wants. But I'm not your slave, right? I'm free to go anytime.
As long as you don't start getting needy. In that case, I'd have to send you away.
Needy? You're thinking of some other guy. Talk to you later, alright?
Sure. Oh my god, you still want to talk.
You hear
What
that,
now?
Sith? Nothing like it in the galaxy. The hum of an idling blaster. Potential energy right there.
You should get that
It's like
fixed.
waking up on your birthday wondering what you got.
Because we can't have you
In a few
humming.
minutes, it's anything. A whole galaxy. Just waiting for you to pull the trigger.
Game? Game. When we return, maybe we'll finish that conversation. Until the next time, all the best.